Metro Police arresting a man not for his first or even his fourth DUI, but his 10th. Thank you for joining us at 6. I'm Brian Loftus.
I'm Denise Valdez. 8 News Now investigator David Charnes uncovering what led up to the man's arrest and how he was able to even have a car. David joining us live from Metro headquarters near MLK in Alta. David?
Well, the number is simply shocking. These documents we received today from Metro Police show that this 62-year-old man had 9 prior DUIs, his latest making it 10. John Grant's 10th DUI arrest happened Monday, just before midnight in the historic West Side. Documents say a Metro Police officer heard a noise, finding Grant next to a motorcycle and, quote, attempting to stand up but struggling to keep his balance. The officer riding Grant said he slipped on liquid in the road, but police say the road was dry. Records the 8 News Now investigators obtained show Grant's record for DUI spans decades, with his first recorded in 1998. In his 2004 DUI arrest, at that point his fourth, police say they found a, quote, glass with ice, which had the odor of an alcoholic beverage sitting in the front console on the vehicle where Grant was seated. In 2008, his 7th, Grant was drunk with no license and an open 24-ounce beer in his car.
We have a lot of repeat offenders, but it is a small subset of the population.
Thomas Moskal is a former Clark County DUI prosecutor.
Most of those people, an overwhelming majority, don't do DUI again. Their experience with the system was harrowing enough for them not to do it. Now, for that small percentage that do reoffend, we have a saying for them too. Most of them will never stop.
In his last DUI case from 2012, Grant served 6 years in prison, a judge ordering him to have an interlock device installed on his vehicle for at least a year upon his release. As to how he had a motorcycle registered in his name, a spokesperson for the DMV says there's no state law barring a person with a suspended or revoked license from registering a vehicle. Now, a judge set Grant's bail at $100,000. If he makes bail, she told him not to drive. Live at Metro headquarters, I'm David Charnes, 8 News Now.
Now, David, this man had a revoked license. What happens to people who get multiple DUIs at the DMV?
Well, it's not a court process, that's a DMV hearing process. And what happens under state law is if you get 3 DUIs within a 7-year span, you're going to have your license revoked for at least a year. Obviously, no one can control if you're actually holding your physical plastic license and you're supposed to turn it in. This gentleman had a Nevada identification card, we're told. And obviously, Brian, some people drive whether or not they're told not to.
Yeah, clearly. David, thank you for that reporting.